Hello and welcome to Don't Forget to Read the Instructions at the New Ulm Public Library. I'm Leroy, programming librarian, and your host as we explore the fun world of tabletop games. But wait, what are tabletop games anyway? Well, they're games you can play on the table, or the floor, or just about anywhere. But the main component of tabletop games is that they have pieces that you manipulate in your hands, be that cards, or dice, a pen and paper, small pieces, whatever it might be. And so I'll be introducing to you fun games to play by introducing them to my fellow librarians because, hey, we like to have fun too. We're very grateful to be partnering with both NewCat and Red Dragon Gaming, our local game shop here on Minnesota Street in New Ulm, to present you this program, and let's have some fun. Welcome back. Today on Don't Forget to Read the Instructions, we're going to be playing a game called Catch the Moon. Thanks again to Red Dragon Gaming for letting us borrow their copy. So it's partly inspired by a Japanese poem, and the premise of the game is that you are building ladders off of a cloud to try to reach the moon. Now, players take turns rolling a die, which has 3 sides on it, a single ladder, 2 ladders, or the moon, in which then they have to place ladders on top of 2 ladders placed in slots in the base. If you roll a single ladder, your ladder can only touch one other ladder, if I can get it to go in. There we go. If you roll 2 ladders, it has to touch 2 ladders exactly. And if you roll the moon, it can touch 1 or 2 ladders, but then it also has to become the highest point. If I can see, there we go. Now, if your ladder falls, then unfortunately you make the moon sad and the moon's going to cry and you get a moon tear. And so the game ends in one of 2 ways. Either you use up all the ladders or the moon drops 7 tears. And at the end of the game, if the moon hasn't dropped all the tears, then the player who placed the highest ladder wins. But if the moon has dropped all the tears, then it's the player with the least amount of tears. And then in the event of a tie, then highest ladder after that. So the game was designed by Fabien Riffaud and Juan Rodriguez for the French gaming company Bombix. And it's competitive in nature. You can play with 2 to 6 people. It takes about 20 minutes to play. And let's hope my fellow librarians enjoy it. Let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome back to Don't Forget to Read the Instructions. Today we're going to be playing a fun game. I've got Catherine, our Youth Services librarian, with us, Mike from NewCat, and Carol, one of our library aides, has joined us again, so thanks for coming, Carol. Okay everyone, we're going to be playing this fun game called Catch the Moon. And it's based off of a Japanese poem created by a man from France and illustrated by a man from Spain. So this game's from all over. But the premise of the game here is that we are stacking ladders from a cloud to reach the moon. But the moon's kind of sensitive. If your ladder falls, the moon gets sad and it cries. And so if your ladder falls, you get a tear. And the game ends in one of 2 ways. One, either we get all these ladders stacked, or more likely, all 7 of the moon's tears fall. And then whoever has placed the highest ladder or has the least amount of tears wins. So the game starts with us picking 2 of these straight ladders, and they're all exactly the same. But we get to pick starting locations. So Catherine, go ahead and pick us some slots there for us.
I'll choose this one.
This one here, okay. And Carol, why don't you pick our other one?
That one.
That one, okay, we're going with close together and tall. All right, so then I mix these up. All the rest of these ladders are all completely different.
Okay.
In their angles, in the sizes, in the slants. Some of them also have pieces that are half cut, so they hook like this. But the makers of the game did give us some handy hints here that everybody should take a look at of ways that you can build things. So the foot hook, the crazy diagonal, because remember these have different widths and things, so you can slide it in until it sticks, right? The swing, in which you're hanging something off another one. The sin of pride, in which you stack them together, yep. The bolt, the candle, the mischievous tightrope walker, and the shameful support in which you just stack it on top of the next one. Now, on your turn, the first thing you'll do is you'll roll this die. And what happens when you roll the die is important because if you roll 2 ladders, that's like the best, is the ladder you place has to touch exactly 2 ladders. Okay? So it can't touch 3 or 4 or just 1. It has to touch 2. If you roll 1 ladder, it can only be touching 1 ladder. So that one's difficult. Okay? But if you get the moon, here's where things get fun. You have to place the ladder so that its tip becomes the highest point, and it has to be touching at least 1 other ladder, but no more than 2. And so the moon is tough. So, we've got our happy box here.
Really sensitive.
It is, right? Okay. So, let's...
I think a celestial object would be a lot more hardy.
Nah.
Well,
Like
I
the
don't...
youngest born.
Right, it's already been broken apart several times, and it's got really bad acne. And
Yep.
all right, go ahead, Mike.
Everyone makes fun of its face.
Oh,
Well, you know, it should be easy, right?
yeah. So
do I just pick at random?
Yep, you
or?
just pick at random, grab one.
Okay.
Okay, and it's got to become the highest point, and it's got to be touching both of them. Yeah, I guess so. Carol, do you want to go? Or? Sure. Okay. Okay, so it's got to be touching 1 ladder.
1 ladder.
It's not easy.
No.
Yep. Yep.
Eh.
Oh,
Do
no.
I lose?
Get a T or anything.
get a tier.
Yep, they
Okay.
come. Okay, let me double check. Do they go to the side or do they stay back in? Okay.
I feel like they gotta go to the side.
As soon as this happens, these ladders are removed from the game. Yep. So
Okay.
so this one's removed from the game, and sad clown. Okay.
So sorry.
There we go.
I feel like that's gonna happen a lot.
1 ladder.
All right, well, let's...
Only one.
Only one.
What, it
Yes,
only...
it can.
Yep,
It's gotta touch
it has
one
to
ladder.
touch 1.
That's so unfair.
I'm not sure that's allowed.
I don't think it can
on.
touch the ground. You just put
You
it up.
put it on the next one. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Okay. All right. 2 letters. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that looks precarious.
The moon. All right. You got to get higher than that.
I know.
Sorry.
Let's see.
I didn't really do
If
that.
No!
Oh. Da, da, da.
I told you it was precarious.
Okay, since they're on there, we can't take them off. So.
Yeah.
No.
That's not...
Yeah. Well, that's handy. 1 ladder. Ooh. Only 1. This is going to be tough.
Yes, it is.
Just making the moon cry over here.
This is not as easy as it looks. Oh,
Oh.
now what do I do? You get a tier. Another tier.
All right.
It's like reverse Jenga.
This is terrible.
So it's got to be 1.
All right, let's try this.
Oh,
Is it
nicely
touching
done.
the other one?
No, no.
All right.
We'll let it. We'll
Yeah,
let
it's
it
close.
Stay. Okay. 1. Ooh, okay.
This is hard. Yes, it is.
Woohoo!
Good one. Here, Mike, help us out.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the moon again.
No,
Oh,
no,
one.
You got
Okay.
one. You got 1. Well, you know. Not easy.
No, that's not gonna
Yeah.
work. No.
We'll count it.
All right.
Count it. That's
It's
fine.
kind of touching.
Because it's impossible.
Ooh, the moon.
So I have to go with the highest
Yep.
peak.
But you
Highest-
can touch 2.
You
I
can
can
touch 2.
Okay.
You gotta go the highest peak.
So that would be that one over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the
Yeah,
highest?
yeah, that's the
Okay.
highest point at this point.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, I don't like that.
And now you made it higher.
It's only gotten worse.
Oh! All right. Yep.
It's touching
Yep.
two.
Yeah, just barely higher too.
1. Ooh.
Hey.
Gotta touch 1.
This tower is not particularly high. I don't think we're gonna get.
We're not even
No,
connected.
No.
And you could only touch 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Ooh, yay!
Getting higher.
Kind of touching two, but
I
that's
know.
1.
okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Where has my little dog gone?
I don't believe that this is gonna work here.
Is-
I've got
the
it.
fact that my hands shake really bad does not make this any easier, right?
It is a distinct disadvantage.
Whoa.
It's still elevated.
My goodness.
Oh boy, yeah, just up there. That worked out.
Oh, 1. Oh, no.
This is a tragedy. I don't think this is gonna work, but what about? Nope. Yep, that seems horrifying. Shh, it's okay, Mr. Ladder. What about? Can I?
Oh, look at you.
No. Oh, it stayed.
It
It let go.
stayed.
Once you let go, you can't grab it.
Oh, okay.
We don't seem to be going anywhere.
No, we're not going up at all.
Oh, the moon.
Moon again.
But you can at least touch 2.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how much that's gonna help
That
you.
doesn't help a lot. Eh?
Hey, you lowered our.
Oh,
Hey, she made it to Hollis Point again.
oh my god.
I don't think it actually got any higher though.
I lowered it and then
Yeah.
Good gosh. Okay. Let me give this one a shot. Where you go?
Right.
Looks like someone just dropped a bunch of ladders.
I know, right?
Looks sturdier now though.
All right, but this is not going to stay on its own.
Yep. Hooray! The moon.
Aha.
Ooh.
Oh, you are.
Right.
I think you got this. It looks sturdier this time.
I picked a short ladder though.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's like it's actually starting to like solidly
So-
build on
yeah.
itself.
Is that even gonna reach? Maybe.
Maybe.
Eh.
Oh,
I said it, but it didn't.
it didn't become the
The
tallest.
tallest, so I have to take a tear. Sad day.
It's a
Okay.
bummer.
You have no tears. Look at you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good.
1.
I think I've just been causing mayhem for everyone else. Leroy particularly.
Oh dear.
Look at him
Is he
go
gonna
up.
do it? Is he gonna do it?
I'm just gonna risk it here. Go. Get it. Get in there. Get in there. God.
All right.
That's an awkward shape
That
now.
is so crazy.
The moon
Oh
again.
no.
Oh no. Well, take
What
this
is the
one.
highest point here?
I feel like it's this
That
maybe,
one?
or like
Yeah,
it's right in the middle
it's
there,
like
just
there.
barely.
Yeah.
Huh.
At least you can touch two.
This is good. Huh.
I feel like maybe you don't even have to go right in the middle there. Yep,
It's highest point?
definitely the highest
All right.
point.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Catherine, screw it up finally. Come on.
The moon.
Yeah, all right.
Yay. You can touch 2 though, so.
Yeah.
think I touched more than 2. But that's okay. We're being flexible.
We're being flexible.
I have like a distinct temptation to just like yell really loud when I want to place a ladder.
Thank you, Mike. That would be.
2 ladders, yes, okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right, I don't envy anyone who has the moon again.
Nope. Right.
Catherine has made it very difficult.
Sorry.
I feel like Leroy just helped everybody out right there.
No, one ladder. Got a narrow ladder.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
good.
Just build horizontally.
Yeah.
Oh, the moon! Oh,
How did I
no.
know?
I mean, it might not be as bad as it was.
No.
Yeah,
It seems
really?
like there might
Yeah,
be
you
have a
little
bit of
more
a-
You got more of a platform you can build off of there.
Okay.
I mean, it looks really delicate, but like
Yeah, it does.
It
better than before.
See, I'm doing a good job.
No, it wasn't you. It was Leroy that helped.
No, no, no.
Oh, all right.
Oh no. All right. One ladder. Leroy,
Sorry. I just want to make sure that it's visible.
you're making me shake.
One ladder, one ladder.
You hook it onto the end here, or like, I don't know, down towards the base maybe.
Oh.
Could be sturdier.
Stick it out to
Yeah.
the side.
Maybe.
Oh, Catherine
a
finally
tear.
got her tear.
Finally made the moon cry.
Oh, okay. All right. Would you pass me the dice, please?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. One ladder. Okay. One ladder. Got some funky shapes here. Nope, that's not gonna fit there.
It definitely has like a forked end too, makes it a little more difficult.
Right, yeah. Oh, stop shaking. Okay, that works.
Fine. Seems legit.
That was an
Oh, no, I
excellent
dropped it.
flip.
It's gone.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's the way to do it.
Oh,
Boom!
the moon.
All right.
The highest point here, this one or that one?
Oh, it'll be where I put it. That's what is the sturdiest part of this thing right now? I don't know.
Right. Here or here on one of the
guess
above the focal points of one of the base ladders.
Let's see.
Hey! All right.
Good.
I did it.
You did. Oh, there's the. No more moons. No more moons. Yes, one ladder.
Doable. Doable.
I'll take that one. Oh, I wonder. Well, that would touch 2.
Yeah, it's gonna end up
wouldn't it?
touching it.
That would be 2. How about if I go over there?
That'll do it.
Yeah, that's
All right.
nice.
All right.
Come on, Catherine, no pressure.
One ladder. We're running out of ladders here.
We are.
Maybe on this end there's a spot.
I think. We do.
Eh.
I mean, it's touching the ground.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll take a tear.
Okay.
I get it. I'm not an engineer. son would be at home cringing.
2 moons. Okay.
Whoa.
Hooray. 1 ladder.
Okay. I mean, that's. Oh God, no!
Oh!
Why did you take my tier? There's one.
Oh,
right there.
whoop, sorry.
We're out of tears though.
We are out of tears.
We're out of
Oh, and we
tears.
only had 1 ladder left.
Ooh.
We
Okay.
almost did it.
I had the least amount of tears, so I guess I win.
Make the moon.
We only had 1 ladder left, though. All
That was
right,
pretty
that's
good.
great.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
All right. Thoughts, everybody?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. It's reverse Jenga, but really cool.
It gets chaotic
Yes. Yes.
for sure.
I liked the fact that all the ladders are different
Mm-hmm.
because you have to really think about where things are in relation to
Yeah.
what you have. There's a lot of spatial thinking going on here. Of course, hand-eye coordination and shaking doesn't help.
No.
I feel like you can get all kinds of different. It's like a different game every time too.
Oh,
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
time.
It's so chaotic, so hectic.
Yeah, it'd be different every time.
And now it kind of makes me wonder if it would be better to space the ladders further apart.
Yeah.
That was my first
You know?
thought when you put them so close together. I would have put them further apart.
And my first thought was they should be close so that you can, hook them together.
Wider
and make
base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
makes
you're
a
right.
sturdier structure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we know.
Yeah, so we ended up with like 2 trees that came together there. Do you feel like turn order had any effect on gameplay?
I
As
don't-
far as like
Not
go,
since you
going
won.
first
no,
or going
you went
last?
last and you actually won. So.
Yeah, I feel like every single time you have a new turn,
Yeah.
it is just as terrible.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter
Nope.
what the. I mean, like maybe the person who goes first has a slight advantage, but also like that just for that
No.
turn, and then
Right.
every other turn after
Yeah.
that,
It doesn't matter.
It's like
they're
it's
just
brand
as busted as the next guy.
And each ladder presents its own
Exactly.
set
Yeah.
of issues.
I feel like maybe if it was like a blind draw on the ladder, but I don't think it matters what ladder you pull. You're just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's
Not
like
u-
a
not
blind draw
usually.
because
yeah.
you don't have an advantage with the smaller or larger ladder.
Not
Or,
really, no.
I mean, I dropped all those with the little ladder hooks. One of the center hooks
Yep.
where you think it's going to hold on. So,
Not quite.
yep. I
I
like
think
it.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to learn.
For sure.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think it's really good for all ages.
Yeah, the box says it's rated for 6 and up. I can
I
totally
think-
see.
I think my 6-year-old would cry.
I do too. Yeah. I mean, there were a few moments where I thought tears.
I think
were
he would be sadder than the moon on some of these.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I did notice that I think there's a couple different kind of attitudes that can come for a group playing the game. It's supposed to be competitive, but at the same time, we were encouraging each other and trying to cooperate a bit there. I mean, so you could have everybody trying to build the tallest thing they could, or you could have people trying to sabotage each other. And
Yeah.
it can go a lot of different ways depending on how you want to play.
I'll be honest, selfishly, I wanted people to like build so that it was easier for me. Like, oh yeah, do right there. That's good. It'll be sturdier, easier for me next time.
Yeah, but
Alright.
again, like the Echidna game, you can't predict
Nope.
No,
that your turn's going to go a certain way because someone played
do not. Yeah,
in before you. It does not.
and like you put that thing down, it's like,
Totally
the
changed.
board's gonna change now.
Yeah.
How about physical characteristics of the game? What do everybody think?
Yeah. I think they're light enough and yet sturdy enough. I thought I saw that one had broken.
Yeah. one broken? Yeah.
got one
Yeah,
broken
but it
piece, so-
doesn't, that's actually not going to change the play of the game very
Not
much
too
at
much.
all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they can't be any heavier or else
Yeah.
Yeah.
it wouldn't work. So, I think they did a good job with it.
The design is kind of.
And then I did see online when I went to the company's website is one of the things that people will do to personalize the game is they'll paint their ladders
Ah.
in different designs and things.
Ooh.
And so I thought that was
Well,
kind of
that's
interesting. Yeah.
I do wish the die wasn't weighted towards one ladder.
It feels like it a little bit, right?
It's
There-
got
there's
just
two
the
of-
same odds as everything else.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
two
It's just
of
the
each
worst
on,
outcome.
on opposite
Yes.
sides, but yeah. All right. So there you have it. Catch the Moon. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time on Don't Forget to Read the Instructions.